Mr. Squeaks and Imani just arrived at Boulders and Bears National Park. They're using some binoculars to watch the bears sort some food for hibernation at a safe distance. They are observing bears to see if they can divide berries, moths, and fish evenly amongst themselves. In order to do this, they will use long division with remainders. Sometimes items cannot be divided equally. The remainder is the amount left over after dividing. For example, Mr. Squeaks and Imani see there are 26 berries that need to be divided between 3 bears. Remember, to set up a long division problem, we write our division symbol and place the dividend, or the number being divided, here. We place the divisor, or the number we are dividing by, here. Now we can start by seeing how many times the divisor, or 3, goes into the first digit. Does 3 go into 2? 3 does not go into 2. So now we look at both digits. How many times does 3 go into 26? 3 goes into 26 8 whole times. So we write it above the ones place. 3 times 8 is 24. So we subtract 24 from 26. What is 26 minus 24? The answer is 2. 3 does not go into 2, and there are no more numbers to bring down. So, this is our remainder. We label the remainder with a capital R and write it along with the 2 at the top beside the 8. Out of the 26 berries, all 3 bears will get 8, with 2 left over. Next, Mr. Squeaks and Imani see the bears will share some moths. There are 81 moths to be divided between 6 bears. We start by seeing how many times 6 goes into 8. How many times does 6 go into 8? 6 goes into 8 one whole time. So, write 1 above the tens place. 6 times 1 is 6. So subtract 6 from 8. What is 8 minus 6? 8 minus 6 is 2. Next, bring down the 1 and see how many times 6 goes into 21. How many times does 6 go into 21? 6 goes into 21 3 whole times. So write a 3 above the ones place. What is our next step? 6 times 3 is 18. So we subtract 18 from 21 to get 3. 3 is our remainder. So we write a capital R along with the 3 next to our answer. Out of 81 moths, all 6 bears will get 13, with 3 left over. Last, Mr. Squeaks and Imani see the bears will share some fish. There are 328 fish to be divided between 9 bears. What is our first step? Calculate how many times 9 goes into 3. 9 does not go into 3. So we calculate how many times 9 goes into 32 instead. What is our next step? Since 9 goes into 32 3 whole times, we write the 3 above the tens place. And since 9 times 3 is 27, we subtract 27 from 32. What do we get when we subtract? 32 minus 27 is 5. What is our next step? Our next step is to bring down the 8. How many times does 9 go into 58? 9 goes into 58 6 whole times. So, we write a 6 above the ones place. What is our next step? Since 9 times 6 is 54, we subtract 54 from 58 to get 4. 4 is our remainder. Last, write the remainder next to our answer using a capital R to label it. Out of 328 fish, all 9 bears will get 36 with 4 left over. Remember, sometimes items cannot be divided equally. The remainder is the amount left over after dividing. And we label our remainder with a capital R beside the answer. I wonder what the bears will do with all their leftovers. Wait, where did all the leftovers go?